What is going on, everybody? It is Tuesday, and we are back. Show had a great day. 4-1 on the show. We hit a home run.
4-1 on the show.
Yeah, hit a home run prop. Hit a big K prop for 1.5 units. We just had a solid day, and it's funny. We're
4-1 on the show, and we're giving out dogs.
Yeah, it's and the home run prop was plus 330. So we got we got some pretty crazy value.
I love it.
Gino and I, it's funny that we were talking the other night, and him and I are wired really, really similarly. And I hate losing more than I like winning.
I just hate being wrong.
Yeah, right. And I was telling him before the show, like, I'm a Giants home, right? You see my background, like I got a Giants hoodie on, right? I'm a Giants guy. And Cobb threw a complete game shutout last night and kept us from going undefeated because he threw a ton of ground balls. Like, he threw a great game, but he landed us on the hook. So
he shoved. I like our pitching staff a lot. Well, shit, dude. You've been hot. You've been leading off. Let's get you to do the plays first, and then I'll go second.
Okay. All right. So here's where we're going. We're going another home run prop today. We're going Rowdy, Tellez, the Brewers. I like the matchup. The guy crushes righties.
Plus 625?
Plus 625 we found it for using Oddsjam. So it's anywhere from 500 to 625. Wow. And he models really, really nice today. Looking at our data from Moonshot today, he is we got him really nice. Let me look at it here. Rowdy's a 0.32, which that's a big number. Like, that's for us, like when I'm looking at that, like on the model that I use, that's a great number. And then Baltimore, we got Kyle Braddish today. We like his matchup. We like projection. And then again, I found this for plus money. That's the upside of this, is instead of paying 115, 120 minus, we found it on Bet Rivers, Unibet, and Barstool for plus 104. So if one of the books is going to give us a misprice, we're going to go hit it there, right?
100%.
Like, that's where we're going to take advantage. But now this is going to get Uncle G excited when I show him our Oddsjam play of the day and what I got teed up, because we found a bagger today on BetOpenly. So we're going to pull up the screen. We got the Cubs versus the Padres over 7.5 for 128. I want you guys to look right now, right?
I love it.
Right now, it's minus 104 at other books. Minus 104.
So 32-point variance.
Right? And you're going to – and I like the over. Blake Snell is going to give up 8 runs, 8 walks, and he might 8K guys, but the Cubs are just crushing the ball right now. Absolutely crushing it. So
I love it.
But right, we're using the EV tool, and right, we were searching this morning. I got a little video I'm gonna throw it after the show for everybody. But that's the kind of value we're talking about, right? If you like a play, and then I pulled it off of here so I could show the other books. I kind of hid BetOpenly, but the BetOpenly was in here. I'm like, that's just too much value. You're gonna give me that kind of width. You're gonna give me a play that I already like, the overgoing. And then you're going to give me that. Let's take it. So that's what we got there.
And then jumping in, I actually was on there too. They have the Yankees as EV positive on BetOpenly. I saw that, Yankees at Minnesota. I want to say it showed it at plus. Oh man, I'm messing this up right now. I just had it pulled up and I can't find it. But I want to say it had Yankees plus 138, which was crazy, or plus 128. Plus 128.
Okay.
And that showed up on Oddsjams too. I'll give you guys my 2 official plays. One, man, this is a high over. But man, the distribution screams over. Boston, Atlanta, over 230.5. And it's sitting right now at plus 105. So for today, I think Boston goes nuts. I think Boston puts up 125, 130 themselves. Really like this Boston, Atlanta over. And then hockey. I was going to quit on hockey for a couple of days if Toronto didn't hit yesterday, but Toronto hit. They came back in a wild fashion.
That was an amazing game. That's a great game.
They're down 3. That's crazy. This might be their year. Maybe it's this year. We got NHL, Minnesota Wild at plus 135. Both of these showed up on Oddsjam as EV positive. The reason why I like sharing Oddsjam's EV positive versus us is we already have our model. Like, we already have disciplined agents and the 50 to 60, 70 units we've made people over the last 6 months. So when I'm able to implement other systems on top of us that back up what we're doing, it just makes us deeper on the EV side.
For sure. It's a great partnership. It's been profitable for us. And like the value of what you're spending, this is the cool part. If you're a $5 or $10 better, it's both sides are worth the investment. If you're $5 or $10 better and you're not on BetOpenly, you're just a lunatic. And then the monthly fee for what you get with that tool, it's worth every penny. Even at a $5 a unit guy, it's going to pay for itself. Trust me.
Well, Trev, I appreciate you, brother. Let's recap all the plays, go top to bottom, and let's send people on their way.
All right. We got Mr. Tellez with the Brewers today. He's going yard. My home run pick of the day, Drury hit 2 bombs yesterday. I might add like a little quarter unit sprinkle for him to hit 2 today. It's pretty high juice, and I just like the matchup a lot for him today. And then we like Kyle Braddish today on the over at plus 104. And like I said, our Oddsjam play of the day, Cubs versus Padres over 7.5, plus 128 at BetOpenly.
I love it. Then jumping in to NBA, my play of the day for NBA is Boston Atlanta over 230.5 at plus 105. I think Boston puts up 130 today. And then my hockey play of the day, Minnesota Wild money line at plus 135. We show that at EV positive, anything over plus 125. So 10 points in your pocket. What I will say too, I haven't looked at the game yet, but Oddsjam has Yankees at plus 128 as EV positive. So I'm just sharing that. I haven't confirmed it yet, but I do trust their tool. Their tool's pretty badass. They actually macro show how much their tool makes you. So if you're blindly throwing darts and you just take all of their plays, you're mathematically in a better spot than if you were not at all.
Actually, I'm liking that, looking at some of my modeling. I got to dig a little deeper, but I like it too, just from a modeling standpoint right up front.
Cool. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, we'll see you guys back Thursday. We got a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be a cool weekend. We got NHL, NBA playoffs. We got the draft starts Thursday. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming.
Bunch.
Yeah, and baseball's in full progress. So let's have a good week. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Later, homie.
Later.
Bye.